Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now let's talk about the current backlogs of IRCC for Canadian immigration. All right. So currently the backlog is at 2.4 million, and this is the latest data available on the IRCC website. So this is, they are now going to share this data every month starting from August. Okay. So thing is, 1.1 million people out of these 2.4 million are within their service standard of 6 months or whatever the service standard is for these applications. Okay. And let's talk about the backlogs, because backlogs are the files or rather the applicants, or rather the people who are waiting for arriving in Canada. So the backlog is the number of people whose application is outside the service standard time. Okay, so this is the main, I believe, the criteria for having backlog. So 1.3 million is the backlog, the people who are outside their service standard time. Okay, so 1.1 million within service time, 1.3 million outside service time. Now let's talk about more in details about these 2.4 million people. Okay, so first of all, permanent resident applications. Currently, there are 639,500 people waiting for their PR approval, permanent residence approval. Okay, and 47% of these people are within service standard times of 6 months, and 53% are above service standard time, meaning that is backlog. Now, mainly people who are above service standard time, they are not PNP. Mainly, they are federal skilled workers and CEC. Okay, maybe that will surprise you. Then secondly, 379,000 is the number for citizenship applications, and 1,400,000 is the number for temporary resident applications. Now let's talk about PR applications, because I know this is what everybody is more interested in. Okay, so keep in mind, IRCC is going to invite 430,000 PRs in the year 2022. Okay, everybody knows that. Last year they had invited 405,000 PRs, and this year they are going to invite 430,000 PRs. So if we talk about federal high skilled, meaning CEC, FST, FSW, these three categories, if we talk about them, then starting in January 2022, the backlog was at 89%, but in May and June 2022, the backlog had reached 100%. Okay, in July, actually on July 31st, the backlog is at 99% for CEC, FSW, and FST. But this 99% backlog will be reduced to 20%, meaning 80% of the applications will be processed before, or rather, before the year end. Okay, so this is a great news. 5 more months to whomsoever is waiting since 2019, 2018, or 2021, like me. Everybody will be processed by the end of the year. Okay, so the backlog will remain at 20% only for federal high skilled. And if we talk about PNP, the numbers are promising, because you see, PNP programs, they started this year on a good note. 56% was the backlog in January, and right now the backlog is at 43%. Okay, and again, this 43% will be reduced to 20% by the end of this year, and again, spousal applications will reduce below 20%. Okay, so this is the current backlog. Things are looking good, and it's a great promise by IRCC that by the end of this year, everything will be in the service standard times. Only 20% complex cases might stay above that service standard time. Okay, rest of the things will be cleared, which is a great news, which is a great incentive for everybody who's waiting for their PR to be processed. Okay, so with these words, this is Ali Iftikhar, and I'm hoping great things are coming your way.